Code and the 447th POPSK in India. It stands as a testament of our commitment in bringing the essential passport services closer to the public. On this blessed occasion, it is my privilege to welcome the dignitaries who are present here to make this occasion more memorable. We are deeply honored to have with us Sri Kirtivardhan Singh, Honorable Union Minister of State, Forest, Climate Change, and the Minister of State in the Ministry of Affairs as our chief guest. His leadership and support have been instrumental in strengthening the passport issuance system. Sir, your presence is truly inspiring and motivating us. With the highest honor, I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, the Honorable MOS, Sri Kirtivardhan Singh, to this program. We are equally privileged to be joined by Sri George Kurian, the Honorable Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Minority Affairs, the Minister of State in the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy. Despite his busy schedule, he has graciously agreed our invitation to be part of this momentous event. I cordially welcome our special guest, Honorable MOS Sri George Kurian, sir. To make this occasion even more significant, we are joined by Honorable MLAs Sri T. Siddiq, Sri I.C. Balakrishnan and Sri P.K. Bashir. With great respect, I welcome them to this event. We are fortunate to have with us Dr. K.J. Srinivasa, IFS, the Joint Secretary of Passport Seva Program, the Ministry of External Affairs, and Chief Passport Officer. He is the guiding force and the backbone of Central Passport Organization. Welcome to this program, sir. As we know, the Department of Post plays a crucial role in facilitating the passport services in grassroots level. A warm welcome to Sri J.T. Venkateswarlu, IPOS, the Chief Postmaster General of India, Kerala Circle, to this program. I also welcome Sri Syed Rashid, Indian Postal Service, the Postmaster General of Northern Region, to this program. We are also honored by the presence of Sri T.J. Isaac, Chairman of Kalpetta Municipality, and Sri Shamsad Maraskar, the President of Wayanad District President, and Councillor Sri Sharifa. With a huge respect, I welcome them to this day. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the Sub-Collector of Manandawadi, Sri Sagar, and Senior Superintendent of Post Offices, Srimati B. Sarada, to this function. A special word of appreciation goes to our MBA officials from Department of Post, Tata Consultancy Services, and all those who have worked tirelessly to make this initiative a success. I extend a warm welcome to each of you. And the most importantly, the esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais and the officials from Government of Kerala, members of media, and above all, the loving and wonderful people of Wayanad. On behalf of Ministry of External Affairs and Department of Post, I welcome you to this joyful and historic moment. Once again, I welcome you all to this program. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. And a very hearty welcome to you too, sir, to this occasion. As we embark on this new beginning, let us invoke auspiciousness with the traditional lighting of the lamp. May I invite our chief guest, Sri Kirtivardhan Singh, Honorable Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and the Minister of State in the Ministry of External Affairs, and other esteemed dignitaries on the dais to join in for lighting the ceremonial lamp.
Thank you, dignitaries. Now, to set the tone of the ceremony, may I invite Joint Secretary, Passport Seva Program and Chief Passport Officer, Dr. K.J. Srinivasa, to bless this occasion with his words.
Namaskar. A very warm good morning to everyone. Honorable Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and Minister of State in the Ministry of External Affairs, Sri Kirtivardhan Singh ji. Honorable Union Minister of State for Minority Affairs and Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Sri George Kurian ji. Honorable Members of Legislative Assembly of Kerala, Sri P.K. Bashir ji, Sri I.C. Balakrishnan ji, and Sri T. Siddiq ji. The Honorable Chairman of the Kalpetta Municipality, Sri T.J. Isaac ji. The President of the Wayanad District Panchayat, Sri Shamsad Marakar ji. Councillor of the Kalpetta Municipality, Srimati Sri Sharifa ji. CPMG, Kerala Circle, Sri Venkateswarlu sir, other dignitaries on the dais, my dear friends from the media. It is a matter of great pleasure for me and the pride that I stand before you today as we celebrate the inauguration of this Post Office Passport Seva Kendra in Kalpetta. which is a significant milestone in our collective journey towards enhancing public service delivery, making it more accessible, transparent, and efficient for every citizen of our great nation. Today, as we inaugurate this 447th Post Office Passport Seva Kendra in the country, the second under the jurisdiction of the Regional Passport Office in Kozhikode, we mark the beginning of a new era in providing seamless passport-related services to the people of the district of the parliamentary constituency of Wayanad. The institutionalization of Post Office Passport Seva Kendras was the dream of our former External Affairs Minister, the late Srimati Sushma Swaraj Madam, who envisaged that each parliamentary constituency in the country should have at least one Passport Seva Kendra, be it in the form of a full-scale Passport Seva Kendra or a Post Office Passport Seva Kendra. And we are marching rapidly towards completing that goal. And we have lesser than 35 left to be done across the country. So with the opening of this Post Office Passport Seva Kendra, residents of Wayanad district no longer have to endure long journeys to neighboring districts for passport and other related services. Recently, we have actually observed a surge, an increase in the number of applications from this place, both for passports and police clearance certificates. So this center brings you closer. This center brings all the services closer to your home, significantly reducing both the travel time and the wait time. Here you have two counters which will ensure that your application is dealt with within time. This is a testament to the Ministry of External Affairs and the Government of India's commitment to expand the reach of passport services, particularly in rural and underserved areas. Today, friends, the passport is not just a document, but a symbol of identity, opportunity, and freedom. And over the years, we have seen a huge increase in passport services. Today, India is the third largest passport issuing country globally, and most probably the cheapest fees is being charged in the world for issuing passports. The Passport Seva Program under the Ministry of External Affairs has risen to the challenge of issuing over 1.5 crore passports every year, and we are streamlining the process, reducing the wait times, and ensuring that no one is left behind in the pursuit of a passport. Under the jurisdiction of RPO, the Passport Office in Kozhikode, we processed 6 lakh passports and police clearance applications just last year. This shows that our focus in harnessing technology to enhance service delivery and to ensure that the issue of using mobile applications, etc., can provide an additional channel for accessing these services. I am confident that this facility will immensely help the people of Wayanad in achieving their aspirations. And I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Honorable Minister of State in the Ministry of External Affairs, Shri Kirti Vardhan Singh Ji, to help us make this facility a reality. I want to also personally thank the Honorable Minister of State for Minority Affairs and Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, Shri George Kurian Ji, for having been present here on this momentous occasion in spite of his pressing schedule. I want to also thank the Department of Post officials, TCS and all stakeholders. I also want to thank the dignitaries on the dais, the MLAs and the elected representatives to being a part of this historic journey. We look forward to serve the people of Wayanad and contributing to the growth and development of our great nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for briefing the core areas of Passport Seva Program. Now, it's my privilege to welcome our Chief Postmaster General, Kerala Circle, Sri J.T. Venkateshwarlu, to address the gathering and share his insightful words with all of us.
Namaste. Today's chief guest of this August function, Most Honorable Sri Kirti Vardhan Singh Sir, Union Minister of State for Environment, Forest and Climate Change and External Affairs, Today's special guest of this function, sir, Honorable Minister of State for Minority Affairs and Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, the Honorable MLA Siddiqui sir, Kalpetta constituency, and in absentia, IC Balkrishnan sir and MLA Sultan Batheri and BK Bashir sir, Honorable MLA of Ernaud constituency. The Chief Passport Officer of India, Sri Tejas Srinivasa sir, the municipal chairman Sri Isaac Ji, and Madam Councillor Sri Sharifa Madam, the regional passport officer of Calicut, the sub collector, and the SSPOs, and the staff of Honorable Minister, and all dignitaries on the dais, the valuable audience. A very good morning to all of you. It's a momentous occasion as delineated by our Chief Passport Officer, and especially for Kalpetta Head Post Office. This is a very momentous occasion. It's a matter of celebration and a deep satisfaction as we have gathered today for inauguration of this POPSK. We have got 9 postal, with this is the 9th POPSK, Post Office Passport Seva Kendra in Kerala Postal Circle, and 447 in the country for Post Seva Kendra. This is a very historic step forward for Wayanad, which we read always, Wayanad way beyond. So, in that sense, a district known for its serene hills, a rich tribal heritage, and vibrant culture, this is a historic occasion. Yet behind a beauty lies a story of strength, endurance, and unwavering spirit. As we are aware of that, remember the devastating landslide that struck Mondakai and other areas in this district. It was a time when nature tested the very spirit of this land, these people, the homes, livelihoods, and entire landscapes were altered in moments. But even in the face of such a tragic nature's fury, the people of Wayanad stood tall. They came together not just to grieve, but to rebuild, to support each other, and to move forward with courage and dignity. And today, with this inauguration of this POPSK at this office, it is another milestone in the continuing journey of progress and resilience of people of this area. Until now, the people of this hilly terrain, they had to undertake, as was mentioned by our Chief Passport Officer, a tiresome journey of around more than 60 to 70, 65 kilometers to travel to Calicut for getting their passports. Now they can avail this service. It's a win-win situation between the two gigantic departments, that is Department of Post and the Ministry of External Affairs. And Department of Post gets a revenue of more than 400 rupees for every application process. That's a revenue earning measure also for the Department of Post, which is having some deficit budget. So this initiative is, as mentioned, is a fruit of an extraordinary collaboration between the MEA and the Ministry of Communication Department of Post, that is India Post. The two departments that have come together to bring a critical service, to bring this service to closer to the people. So the Ministry of External Affairs has brought in the technology, the security, and the infrastructure related support, while India Post has extended its wide-ranging, time-tested network. Because as you know, the postman is the link between the people. There is the bridge between the people and the department. So with the invaluable service, with the bondage the postman has with the public, so the trust of the people is reposed in the Department of Post. So this is another service, because the Department of Post is having widespread services. Not only the postal operations, we are into postal savings bank, we are into life insurance, we have postal life insurance, rural postal life insurance, Aadhaar enrollment updation we are doing. We are also delivering the money through NREGA, and also the Honorable Prime Minister's programs also we are extending to the public by involving through IPBP, that Honorable PM's Employment Guarantee Generation Program, or Kisan Samman. So many things we are doing. So in that sense, this POPSK is a paradigm shift from people changing the service to service reaching the people. So instead of people changing the service is reaching the people through this post office. So that way this is a very momentous occasion for this postal division, Calicut division, especially for Kalpetta Post Office. Passport services are no longer a privilege restricted to only a wealthy people or urban people. Today a farmer's son, a tribal student, or even a homemaker in Wayanad, from Wayanad can apply, come to post office and get the application process and get the passport very quickly through speed post. So this is the true spirit of our Honorable Prime Minister's most important quote: minimum government and maximum governance. Actually, there is a Aryan quote, Yadha Raja Tada Praja. So as is the king, so are the subjects. So that way, I am personally grateful for the Honorable Minister of Seva Singh sir and the Galgi sir, both the Honorable Ministers. They have spared their valuable time to cover the time from their diary and then for their August presence here. And so this is a great emulation, sir, and there is a lot of encouragement for the process staff here. On behalf of the entire process faculty, once again, my pranams to both of you, sir. I will be failing in my duty if I do not mention the tireless efforts done by the Postmaster General, the regional passport officer. Both have collaborated for making this function a grand success. And I acknowledge on record my gratitude to the RPO, the SSPO Sarada and the team. Once again, to the resilient people of this area, why not? I want to say that you have always inspired us with your strength, unity, and dignity. This passport Seva Program in this post office is a small tribute to that spirit. It belongs to you and it is going to serve you. Let this new chapter of accessibility, of dignity, and of the government walking alongside its people be a grand success. Thank you once again. Namaste. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such insightful words with all of us. Now it is my privilege to invite Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly from Kalpetta constituency, Shri T. Siddiq, to address the gathering.
നമ്മുടെ ഈ സന്തോഷകരമായ പരിപാടിയിൽ രാജ്യത്തിൻ്റെ ദേശത്തിൻ്റെ അതിഥികളായി ഈ മനോഹരമായിട്ടുള്ള സംരംഭത്തിൻ്റെ ഉദ്ഘാടന കർമ്മം നിർവഹിക്കാൻ ഇവിടെ കടന്നു വന്നിട്ടുള്ള ഏറെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ശ്രീ കീർത്തിവർദ്ധൻ സിംഗ് ജി, സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഗസ്റ്റ് ശ്രീ ജോർജ് കുര്യൻ ജി, മുനിസിപ്പൽ ചെയർമാൻ, കൗൺസിലർ, ഏറെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട കെ ജെ ശ്രീനിവാസ, ജെ ടി വെങ്കടേശ്വരലു, ശ്രീ അനുമോഹൻ, respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed officers, dear friends from the media, my beloved people of Wayanad. Today marks a significant and emotional moment for all of us, the people of Wayanad. A long cherished dream of Wayanad has finally taken into shape. With immense pride and gratitude, I stand before you on this truly momentous occasion, the inauguration of the first ever passport Seva Kendra of Wayanad. This is more than just a launch of government facility. It is a deeply symbolic and a practical milestone in the journey of Wayanad, a district that has long stood resilient in the face of adversity and is now steadily stepping into future greater inclusion, opportunity and dignity. We, the Wayanad, stands in the table of Niti Ayog as the aspirational district. We are far behind from in the case of almost all the development indicators. We are far behind from other districts in the case of infrastructure development, in the case of social development indicator, in the case of economic indicator, in the case of health indicator. In all segments, we are facing serious troubles here. Now we are trying very hard to stepping forward to eradicate and to cover all the shortcomings. That's why for a simple passport, our people of Wayanad has to travel much. They have to spend more than a day to take a single passport. As you all know, the social equilibrium, the framework of Wayanad, contributing much by the tribal communities, the estate laborers, the common people, the poor people, they have to spend one or another day, extra day, for taking their passports. ആദിവാസി സമൂഹത്തിൽപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരന്മാരും എസ്റ്റേറ്റ് തൊഴിലാളികളും സാധാരണക്കാരായ കർഷകരും എല്ലാം ഉള്ളതായിരിക്കുന്ന നമ്മുടെ ഈ സൊസൈറ്റിയിൽ ഒരു പാസ്പോർട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ ഒന്നിലധികം തവണയും കോഴിക്കോട്ടേക്കും കണ്ണൂരിലേക്കും പോയതായിരിക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾക്ക് ഒരൊറ്റ ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് ഈ കൽപ്പറ്റയിൽ വന്ന് പാസ്പോർട്ട് വാങ്ങാം എന്നുള്ളതായിരിക്കുന്ന സൗകര്യം അത് ചെറിയ ഒരു ആശ്വാസകരമൊന്നുമല്ല. അതിന്റെ പിന്നിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചതായിരിക്കുന്ന മുഴുവൻ ആളുകളെയും മിനിസ്ട്രി ഓഫ് എക്സ്റ്റേണൽ അഫയേഴ്സ്, അതിന്റെ പുറകിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ച പോസ്റ്റൽ ഓഫീസേഴ്സ്, അതിന്റെ പുറകിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ച പാസ്പോർട്ട് ഓഫീസ് ഓഫീഷ്യൽസ്, അതിന്റെ പുറകിൽ പ്രവർത്തിച്ചതായിരിക്കുന്ന കേന്ദ്ര സർക്കാരിന്റെ സാന്നിധ്യം, നമ്മുടെ ജനപ്രതിനിധികളുടെ സാന്നിധ്യം, നമ്മുടെ ജില്ലാ ഭരണകൂടത്തിന്റെ സാന്നിധ്യം ഉൾപ്പെടെ ഇതിനുവേണ്ടി ക്ഷീണമായി പ്രവർത്തിച്ച എല്ലാവരുടെയും പ്രവർത്തനത്തെ മനസ്സിന്റെ അടിത്തട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് പ്രത്യേകം അഭിനന്ദിക്കാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. ജില്ലയുടെ മുമ്പോട്ടുള്ളതായിരിക്കുന്ന പ്രയാണത്തിൽ ഈ ചുവടുവെപ്പ് അതിമനോഹരമായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാൽവെപ്പാണ്. തീർച്ചയായും ഈ മനോഹരമായിട്ടുള്ള നിമിഷത്തിൽ നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം ചേരാൻ കടന്നു വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ദീർഘയാത്ര ചെയ്ത് they have taken much pain to reach here, traveling thousands of miles away from Delhi and other areas of our country. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഈ നാട്ടിലേക്ക് വരാൻ, ഇതിന്റെ ഉദ്ഘാടന കർമ്മത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ വലിയ അധ്വാനം നടത്തിയാണ് അഭിവന്ദ്യനായ കീർത്തിവർദ്ധൻ സിംഗ്ജിയും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ജോർജ് കുര്യൻജിയും ഇവിടെ എത്തിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. വയനാടിലെ മുഴുവൻ ജനതയ്ക്കും വേണ്ടി സ്നേഹത്തെ ഹൃദയത്തിന്റെ അടിത്തട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് നിങ്ങളോട് പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയാനും ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നു. ഈ സന്ദർഭത്തിൽ കൂടുതലൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ല. അഭിവന്ദ്യനായ കീർത്തിവർദ്ധൻ സിംഗ്ജി ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം MOEF-ന്റെ ചുമതലയുള്ള വ്യക്തിത്വം കൂടിയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് പടിഞ്ഞാറത്തറ പൂഴിത്തോട് റോഡിന്റെ നിവേദനം ഉൾപ്പെടെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ, മൈനോറിറ്റി സ്കോളർഷിപ്പുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഉൾപ്പെടെ, അതുപോലെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടെ ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന്റെ ശ്രദ്ധയിൽപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. നമുക്ക് വയനാട് ജില്ലയ്ക്കാണ് ഒരു പോസ്റ്റൽ ഡിവിഷൻ ഇല്ലാത്തതായ ഒരു ജില്ല. നമുക്ക് ഹെഡ് പോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫീസ് ഉണ്ട്, നമുക്ക് മറ്റുള്ള സൗകര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോ പാസ്പോർട്ട് സേവാ കേന്ദ്രം നമുക്ക് അനുവദിച്ചു തന്നു. നമുക്ക് ഒരു പോസ്റ്റൽ ഡിവിഷൻ നമ്മുടെ ജില്ലയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി നൽകുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള അപേക്ഷയും ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിന് ഇന്ന് കൈമാറുകയാണ്. രാജ്യത്തിന്റെ മുന്നോട്ടുള്ളതായിരിക്കുന്ന പ്രയാണത്തിൽ വയനാട്ടിലെ സാധാരണക്കാരായിരിക്കുന്ന ജനതയെ ചേർത്ത് നിർത്തിയതായ ഈ പ്രവർത്തനത്തെ പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദിപൂർവ്വം ഓർത്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. അഭിവാദനങ്ങൾ. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.